Hello and welcome back to the podcast. It's episode 752.
138.
138. Thanks for letting me know that before we started.
It was really funny.
I'm joined by my wife, who forgot to tell me what episode we were doing.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah.
I have one job.
You do. Just one.
Yeah, no more. That's the end of me talking.
Cool. And so today, we thought we'd talk about all things Bricklink.
Well, just specifically this one thing.
Oh no, there's a couple of things we can talk about with Bricklink.
Oh, really? Okay, go on.
So the thing that we're mainly talking about is the studio gallery guidelines.
Specifically the update to them.
Yes. So these are the guidelines that you have to follow when you upload stuff onto Bricklink. And so obviously the rules previously were, no pornographic images. I'm sure there was some other stuff as well. But
Who makes Lego porn? Sorry, just...
You've seen Lego porn.
Oh, I have, you're right, okay.
What's his name from the US season 1?
Sam Hatmaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
So he couldn't have put his stuff onto the studio gallery.
Fair enough. Quite not family friendly.
So since Lego bought Bricklink, they've tried not to make many changes. They renamed some colours.
Did they? What names did they change?
Like medium nugget.
Oh, yeah,
was
they just flesh. They took away flesh.
So they got rid of the word flesh from all of the colours. They got rid of, was it the brick arms?
Brick arms?
So like the custom printed weaponry stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that was all removed.
Took away all the chrome stuff as well, didn't they?
Mm.
Any third party, like Lego modifications,
Yeah.
they got rid of, didn't they?
Yeah. Other than that, it's kept mainly the same. But so now this is quite a major change that they're bringing in.
And what is that change in?
So what they're basically saying is that the studio gallery has to fall in line with the Lego brand.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, that means that you can't have military.
Yeah.
Mainly meaning modern military.
Yeah.
So, they're still going to allow Imperial warships and even, I don't know, Spitfires maybe? Maybe not.
Probably not.
I think Spitfires are slightly too modern for them. But the odd biplane and stuff, that's fine. But you also can't have anything religious or alcohol-centric.
I love alcohol-centric.
I know, it's such a ridiculous term, isn't it?
I mean, they've got like little wine bottle things in Lego, so...
Yes. Yep, so no more wine bars, so Friends is screwed.
Friends? As in Lego Friends?
Don't they have wine bars in Lego Friends?
I don't know.
No more pizzerias with bottles of wine and grapes all over the place.
What's wrong with pizzerias? It could just be fancy grape juice.
Could just be fancy grape juice, yeah. Obviously, no more inns.
It's alcohol centric, so I'm guessing like the like a pizzeria that serves wine isn't eccentric, right?
But what about an inn?
I don't know. I love the term inn. It makes me feel like nativity based.
Okay. Or is it more pub style inn?
I understood.
Yeah.
I just
So yeah, that's all really weird. And so they're saying that you can still upload them, but they'll be private, so you can use them for your own personal use.
I mean,
which
what does that
sounds
mean?
dodgy, doesn't it?
So you can't. Can you link to them to to people? Like, how are you meant to have a discussion about them? Is that not the whole point of this studio community, that you put your stuff up and you can find people who like your stuff and chat to people?
Yeah.
So if there's no, I understand the public part, but can you send a private link to someone?
I don't know.
Yeah. I've never used this side of
No.
Bricklink because I'm not going out. Well, I'm pretty much. I'm not going out to look for other people's ideas because I've already got plenty of sets to build, and that's kind of how I like to Lego.
Yeah. But it seems really weird, and they've said that it falls in line with Lego brand guidelines. But if you think of the number of like medieval churches that we've seen through Lego Ideas and then through the Bricklink Designer Programme. So they allow religious stuff.
But they don't ever
But
pick
now
it.
they're saying that they're not allowed religious stuff. It's a very confused message. And again, alcohol-centric is a nonsense phrase.
Well, yeah, this is a broad statement so that they can make the decision themselves.
Yes.
And go, oh, well, it says it in our thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no clarity in any of this. But also, where are people meant to do this stuff then? Like, if you want to share your stuff, where is the platform for that?
Flickr? Do decent renders and put them on Flickr?
Nobody uses Flickr anymore.
No.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sure some people still use it.
I like how the very first comment on the forum is, so, in short, we bought your platform, obey our law.
Yeah.
I mean, people are understandably upset about this. Mainly, like, you'll get a person who, if they do one military thing, that's what they're into and they do lots of military things. So it's not like you're annoying someone a little bit because one of their things. You're probably annoying them by taking away their entire portfolio.
Yes.
And making it so that they feel alienated. So it's very polarising. It's like, if you like military stuff, you're going to be really annoyed. If you don't like military stuff, you'll be like, well, whatever. But then it is creative censorship, right? It's stopping people from being able to do the things they want to do.
Yeah.
So even if it's not aimed at the thing you like to make, it's still not ideal to have a platform to share stuff that has restrictions.
Yeah. So I completely support Lego's view on not making military sets.
Yes.
They've drawn a line in the sand and said, this is what we won't do, and that's fine.
Because they're predominantly a child-based toy company, so...
And they can choose what they want to do with their Lego.
Yeah.
What they shouldn't really be doing is restricting what other people can do with Lego. It's like selling paint and saying, yeah, but you can't paint war scenes.
Wasn't there that Wei guy who used Lego as his medium for some art?
Yes.
And they didn't like what he'd done, and they tried to stop him.
Yes.
But he got away with it. I can't remember.
I can't remember the exact story.
Or what he did, but...
It was Holocaust related, wasn't
it? Was it? Okay. You can't have control over those Lego bricks once they're sold. Like, you're selling someone something. Like, paint.
And so Bricklink was always based around kind of the fan creation and doing stuff with the bricks. So, that's the whole point of Studio. And the gallery came from the tool. You were able to create whatever you wanted and you could post it there and other people could see it and, So to suddenly say, we're not allowing you to do that seems wrong. And also this idea that, we've left Bricklink alone and we've not done much with it, but now it has to conform to our stuff. If you go to Bricklink, there's no Lego branding on it.
No, there isn't.
So why does it matter?
Yeah, it's Bricklink. It's completely separate.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to see if I can see any branding, but I see no branding at all. No Lego, no nothing. About us. Lego and Bricklink are so there's a trademark statement at the bottom.
Yeah. But
you would get that, I guess, even if they didn't own Bricklink, because they're talking about the Lego. I don't know. It just...
So the team here at Bricklink is a small, diverse and dedicated group of Lego fans. No, it's not. It's a Lego company.
Yeah, they clearly haven't updated that.
No. So...
Also, our vision, we want to encourage more people to enjoy free building beyond childhood. Because this is quite a lot of the comments in the forum is about, this is a place for AFOLs, not for kids.
Yeah.
Like, Bricklink isn't come along and see what you could build, kids. This is, I'm an adult, I like to play with Lego because I'm super cool. Look what I did with it.
Yeah.
You might want to do the same. And free building is without restrictions. And that's not what this is.
Yeah. So I think, I don't know where this all is coming from. I think that maybe they are trying to build Bricklink into something kind of new. So I think maybe taking over from Lego Ideas, but also pushing the kind of it as a competitor to Rebrickable.
Right. So sell your instructions.
You can buy stuff from it. So I don't know if
like
you
they did with the mock pop-up shop, essentially.
Yep. But also the they've had the Bricklink miniatures.
Sorry, say that again.
The Bricklink Designer Program miniatures. Are you not aware of this?
No.
Oh, you could submit designs for micro-scale versions of the Bricklink designs.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And then you could buy them.
What? How did I miss that? Where was that?
Do a quick search for old train store or old train shed.
In Bricklink?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe just search Google for it. So they ran a competition where you could submit micro builds based on the... I don't think it had to be the first series, just the Bricklink Designer Program in general. And so then there's here's the build, and here, go and buy all of the bricks.
Oh gosh. How did we miss... Or how did I miss this? Why didn't you not tell me about this? How can I find them all? I want to see them all.
That there is a way. But so I think this is...
I'm in a new kind of Bricklink and it looks different and weird.
Yes.
How did that happen?
You've moved into the beta.
I don't want to be in the beta. Take me out of the beta. There must have been a way to see it.
Yeah, I can't remember. I just found it through Google and that's how I got it. It's not very searchable.
You're invited to build and share your mini version of a Series 1 finalist during our new activity. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, you like micro building.
Yes.
So this is even more interesting, but how very strange.
As I said, so you can take any of these and then you can get the instructions, you can buy the parts. So that's why I say...
For every single entry in this competition, you could buy it.
I believe so.
That's crazy. Yeah. So they're getting it so that people are uploading things. And what do they get from this? Do they get money?
I've no idea.
I don't like this. I don't know what's going on.
You don't like this?
Well, because the whole point of you giving your... like having a place to put your stuff is not so that Lego can then start making people buy your stuff without giving you any, like...
Yeah.
Everyone gets a badge. Woo! One winning design will get a copy of the Series 1 finalist set that they represent.
Oh, so it is just Series 1
Yeah.
that you have to do. Looking at the design requirements, they don't make much sense.
You have to use 10 to 300 points. Use... Parts. What did I say? Points. Points for these prizes.
But 2 dimensions, length, width, height, should be 8 studs / bricks or less.
Yeah, so you can go over it on one of the other dimensions.
So the one dimension could be 1,000 studs high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Well, it is what it is. So the official rules. Go on, let's put the official rules in the tiniest box that you can't read. So all entries become the property of Bricklink.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that we're then going to sell those instructions.
No, so I think the people submitting it get nothing from it unless they win.
But you're essentially making Bricklink money by going,
Yeah.
look at this. This is dodgy as.
It is dodgy, isn't it?
I don't like it, Ian. It's like, come and join in this fun thing that used to be a thing that would just be for fun. And then we're going to use what you've done, encourage people to buy bricks to build the same thing that you've got, and give you nothing for it.
Yeah.
This is dodgy. Don't enter this, people. Boycott Bricklink. Sorry. Just, if someone creates something, they should get some sort of reward if that is then used by someone else.
That's what I would have thought.
That's standard.
I would have thought handing over your intellectual property rights
Should get you something.
Yeah.
I'm appalled by this. Ideas has always been kind of appalling as well.
Yes.
That you sign over your stuff. But
you get that
you
back.
know as well. Yeah, within 5 years or something.
3 years of it being declined, it reverts back to you. Whereas this is in perpetuity. And through ideas, if at any point Lego are making money off it, you get compensation.
Yeah.
Whether that's one of the small competitions where you win a number of sets, or you win a percentage of sales from the actual main Lego ideas, that kind of stuff, you're getting compensation for your IP.
Yeah, they might argue, oh, we're not getting any money for it because it's going to the Bricklink sellers.
But Lego gets money from
Yeah,
Bricklink
exactly.
sellers.
So they are using other people's IP to generate revenue for themselves.
Yes.
And giving them no benefit other than the small chance of winning something. This is awful.
It is highly dodgy.
This is worse than taking away the military thing. I didn't know about this either.
Yeah.
Is it worse? It's all dodgy. It's all a sign of Bricklink going, like, not Bricklink anymore.
Yeah.
It's,
As I said, it is no longer a group of Lego fans.
It's
It is
Lego.
a Lego company.
but it's so cloak and dagger about it.
Yes.
And shady. And I don't
Yeah.
like it. And I don't feel like the way they're doing this reflects very well on Lego at all.
No. But the fact that they don't use Lego anywhere in the name means it doesn't reflect badly on them because you don't know it's Lego.
Well, then why are they caring about what we do with the stuff?
Yeah.
Like, you can either say you have to align to our brand and we'll be Lego-like and be good people.
Yeah.
Or we'll be shady as, and you can be shady too, and we're all right with that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
This is appalling.
Yeah.
I'm outraged. I don't know. I have nothing more to say other than I'm appalled. You made it sound like there was another thing you wanted to talk about with Bricklink, though. Come on,
Did
annoy
I?
me more. Or was it this?
I think it was mainly this.
So you were going to tell me about this
Yes.
mini thing. I
Yeah.
just, it passed me by.
I felt it was kind of... So, like, the first thing I found about this was I was chatting to the designer of the
Train engine shed.
And quite a nice chat about it. We were talking about how it's designed to fit the all of the Lego trains that are currently on sale all fit within it. So obviously Big Train doesn't fit because it's not Lego scale.
What's Big Train?
The Hogwarts Express.
Oh, are we calling that Big Train?
That's Big Train. Yeah.
Honestly, is that what we're referring to?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it, Big Train.
Okay.
But so like the other Hogwarts Express, the Orient Express fits in it, all of those models. So we were chatting about this. And I happened to be trying to find pictures of it and I found Microbuild and I was like, at first I was kind of shocked that someone had made a miniature version of their set and you could make money off that.
Yeah.
It took me a while to work out that it's, Lego are making money off it.
Does she know about this?
Yes.
Do the Bricklink design people?
I think she's promoted it on Instagram.
Right.
The she in question is Mind the Brick.
Yeah. Maria? Is her name Maria?
I think. But so at first I was slightly worried that essentially someone was ripping her off. But Lego have gone, we're going to do a competition. We're going to let
people rip
do
you
this.
off. Yeah.
Because it's almost like it would make a really good gift with purchase when you get the set.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's just weird that you can buy the miniature version of it now, not yet order the big version.
Well, we don't even know what the big version definitely looks like. I mean, we kind of saw a sneak peek at Brickventure.
Yes.
But they've not sold any yet.
Yeah.
So, this is weird.
It is. But yeah, so at least all of the people in the Bricklink programme, or at least all the winners in the Bricklink programme, are aware of this competition going on and they're not getting screwed out of stuff. Presumably they could enter as well. I don't know. But yeah, it all seems a bit odd.
It's weird.
I mean, I would say, not just from a Lego point of view, but you should never be handing over intellectual property rights without compensation.
No.
That's whether you're doing it as part of your job, you should be getting compensated. I can't remember how much I get per patent I get, but I get compensated in terms of a bonus for each patent. That is how things should work. You should get compensation for intellectual property.
Yeah. And that is not the case here.
It's also an important thing from a legal point of view. If you have accepted compensation for something, it is then much harder to sue the company and say, well, you've used my intellectual property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, we gave you this, so...
It could be very easy for somebody to enter this competition, not really read the terms, because no one really reads the terms.
Nobody reads
No one understands what giving away the intellectual property actually means. Then find out that Lego are making money from it, they're not getting anything, and then court cases can arise from that. So it seems weird that Lego aren't doing something, because providing compensation protects them.
I'm still just... So, there's also some stuff going on with Bricklink where they're merging stuff. Did we talk about that already?
They're merging stuff?
They're merging some parts together where they don't deem the parts different enough.
Right.
To make it so that the catalogue is smaller.
Okay.
I don't know if that's... I'm just mentioning it in case anyone cares.
Okay. So this will be things like... So... I'm trying to think if I can think of the differences. Like, some of the clips are very subtly different. The clips, like, they're one by one with a clip on the side or a clip on top. Those have changed very subtly over years to make them better. And so you get these different parts, and sometimes it'll be part number and then an A or something B. So yeah, in that case, it probably doesn't matter too much.
Right.
It would depend on what they change. So I don't know how to describe the part, but there's essentially, it's a 1x1 plate, and off the side of that, you kind of got a double-ended stud on the side. Kind of looks like a barrel stuck to the side of a 1x1.
Right.
They changed the dimensions of that.
Right.
And the early one is really good for snot technique because it lines up properly with the system.
Mm-hmm.
The later version doesn't. So if they merged that into a single part, that would cause significant problems.
I don't know how many parts they're merging.
We'd have to look in detail. Obviously, they have recently changed parts to move the injection points.
I think they've told people who have that stuff in their store, we're going to merge these things. That doesn't give any credit to people who want to buy those things and want them to stay separate.
Yeah.
But if you don't sell on Bricklink, then I don't know if you'll find that. I went to have a look at things on the community, things on the gallery, and things that aren't even part of a competition.
Yeah, you can
buy.
Yes.
So is that... When did that happen? Do people know that?
I don't know. I've never looked. I don't think I've done more than just scan through and look at things.
So this one says for display only, published 10 minutes ago. So I've never uploaded anything. So and I'd be scared to now, just in case they, try and use my stuff. But is there a thing saying I'm happy for people to buy these instructions and? Yeah, it's quite a lot for display only. So I'm just wondering if this is not just that competition, but I mean they're marked as staff picks and maybe.
So this is another thing that I kind of worry about. If you've got a thing and people can submit whatever they want, and you can have a group of staff who go, "Oh, that one's really cool. We like that one. We like that one," kind of thing. That's nice. If it's suddenly. This one will get highlighted if we staff pick it, and then people might buy it and therefore make more money. That completely taints the point of a staff pick. It suddenly starts to benefit the company, and so you no longer feel that it's an honest thing to do. That's a lot of military sets you found.
Yeah, because I clicked on the military category, because it turns out they used to be inclusive of military. I mean, people do a lot of it, and it's all... it's a good use of Lego bricks.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who've uploaded creations with the comments from we're changing this and saying goodbye Bricklink, essentially filling this with angriness. So people aren't happy.
No. I could understand them doing something like saying, if you search for aeroplane, then military airplanes won't show up in the search anymore. Yeah. You have to specifically say military, or you have to click a button to say you want military. That I can understand them doing. It's still a bit dodgy, but, to go, no, you're no longer allowed military seems just harsh on quite a large community. We know from experience that there are some people who just deal with military. That's all they do. There will be an entire community based around that, and they're going to be losing so many members.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going to go.
No. There's so many things on here that you can just buy. Maybe this has been a thing for ages and we just don't know about it.
Quite possibly.
I mean, let us know if you've put stuff on Bricklink before and people can just buy your stuff. But I'm still outraged.
Mm.
Like, it's not clear to me. Maybe because I don't use it. Maybe I should not be outraged. But I'm outraged.
Mm.
Okay, I have no more outrage to give.
Okay, you're outraged out. So it's now a good time to rate the room.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, please don't outrage me more. It was 5 last week.
It was.
Ignore this.
Ignore that bit.
But that goes under the table.
We'll go 5.5.
Oh, come on, only half?
Yeah.
Why only half?
It's getting a bit better, but there's still a lot of
I'm
junk
sorry,
down there.
do you remember... No.
The Orient Express on the floor
Yeah,
in pieces.
I may have tripped over the Orient Express this afternoon. Can you just look over here?
The toilet roll trailing down over the floor.
Right. I need tissues. I've got a cold. This area that you were complaining about last week, completely clear.
Yeah.
That's more than half a point's worth of awesomeness.
5.5. That's what I'm sticking with.
I think you are too much of a critic.
I don't care.
Well, you should.
Okay. So, if you have any comments about this, do you like the change to Bricklink that they're getting rid of military? Are you scared of the Lego planes? Then put it in the comments below. And also, if you have any thoughts on the
IP stuff,
the IP, the Lego coming in and just trying to grab more money through Bricklink, let us know. You can watch previous episodes, there's playlists and all sorts of fun, exciting things to do. And remember that the Bricklink Designer Programme is only about a week away, the first round, if you want to order stuff. So, if this doesn't disgust you too much and you're still happy to support the Bricklink Designer Programme, then remember to get in on that, because we don't know how long the sets will be around.
Yeah, and in that case, they are being rewarded for their IP,
yes.
So it's better for the people.
Yeah. And we will see you again next week for another exciting episode.
Of the podcast.
Of the podcast, exactly. Bye.
Bye.